The Legislative Assembly Legal and Social Issues Committee has continued public hearings for its inquiry into the recruitment methods and impacts of cults and organised fringe groups. The committee has gathered evidence from key stakeholder groups, including advocacy groups, universities, and international cult bodies. The committee heard from the Olive Leaf Network.
A lot of times people are asking, why do people join cults? But that's actually the wrong question. And the majority of the people in cults, I would say, are children. So the question we need to ask is, what impact does being raised in a totalistic and authoritarian environment have on the development of a child?
The committee discussed the protection of children within coercive high control groups.
In terms of children, there needs to be someone looking in, checking in, having a look. It doesn't need that heavy-handed approach, but in policy, so they're supposed to create a child safety culture, and this is supposed to be in institutions. The problem that the Royal Commission was trying to address is the abuse of children within an institution.
The committee also heard from university representatives.
So members of this group, which has been referred to as a cult, have approached our students with harmless sounding requests for directions about doing a survey, trying to elicit contact details, or saying something like, I'm new to Australia, or I'm new to university, can I buy you a coffee? So they then attempt to bring students to off-campus Bible study sessions with other young people, and the inducement of a friendship and cultivating a sense of belonging has been attractive for often first year, or in particular international students who are quite vulnerable.
One of the challenges I can speak to, though, from an RMIT perspective, is because of our location, and even reading the media reports of the tactics that this group adopt. It is train stations, it is public spaces, it is the State Library, for example. They are on the threshold of the university, so it is very hard for us to control the activities of members of the public. One of the things that could help is a joined-up approach where universities can work in partnership, as we already do, but perhaps improved with the Victorian Police, for example.
The committee spoke with international bodies, including the Austrian Federal Office of Cult Affairs.
Well, I think the most important part is the children and youth, because this is the part where we are really responsible as a society. This is a part where we have to act. Another one is customer protection. We see that a lot of these groups use faith and religion, but make a lot of money out of it.
Decult, which is based in Aotearoa, New Zealand, detailed their experience in investigating cults.
So in all these different cults I came across, the main issue was never their belief system, nor was it the strange rituals, relationship styles, aggressive sales tactics, or the uniform look. The harm comes from coercive control and systemic abuse, which goes unchecked.
The committee will continue with public hearings and is due to present its final report in September 2026. To see more of the committee's work, including the insights gained from people with lived experience of cult and organised fringe groups through an anonymous questionnaire, visit the inquiry's website.